Do you feel balance in your life? We live in a world with duality, so we have positive and negative. How do you feel that you are in balance? And do you take enough time by yourself? Do you take time to reflect? Or maybe you need another balance to just go on a holiday or to have fun and dance and celebrate your life. So how do you feel in your life? Is your life really balanced? Or do you work too much? Or do you have a lot of time for yourself? Sometimes you need a silence, sometimes you need to celebrate. So what is your way to have balance in your life? Hello, welcome to a new week vlog. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to something new because I'm looking for another space for my Ayahuasca ceremonies, and I'm fantasizing. I think I'm fantasizing. It's just meant messages from the future that are about to happen. All the time, and this is what comes back all the time in my life. I'm a butterfly. I fly here, I fly there. I have no structure. Nobody can grab me because I go here, I go there, I'm everywhere. And when people start to change that, or they want me to be different, I'm very unhappy. It's as if you put a butterfly in a glass, and that's just not possible. So I see more and more, I just have to be the butterfly. This is my nature, I cannot change it. And I love it that I'm going to Ibiza in a couple of days. I have an open ticket because I see that every time I'm in Ibiza I change my flight. Or I change my flight to, I go to Barcelona, or I stay longer. And this is my nature. Like, I cannot make a planning. And I know in this world you need some planning, but it's just not really for me. I like to have an open space and open possibilities. So let's see what will happen in Ibiza. Good morning, Ibiza. Yes, we are here again. So, my retreat is almost starting. I'm very much looking forward to meet up with the people. 7 days, a 7-day retreat. It can be very intense and very powerful, because when do you really take 7 days for yourself? To reflect, to go inside. We have a silence day. But it's not just that, it's also to be together with like-minded people. It's just very comfortable. Yeah, you can be yourself. Yeah, many times people have crazy similarities with each other. That's really beautiful, the connections that you make. But also to do the yoga, to eat vegan. Yeah, it does a lot to your system. Also when the basic is healthy with the food. Also the air on the island is amazing, the sunshine. So yeah, it's just always good, and I'm very much looking forward. Good morning. Today it's day 3 and we have silence day, and I'm going to wake up all the people with my special sound. Ibiza, and we are at day 4 from the retreats. After the silence day, we broke the silence, and this is always a nice day because people can talk again, and it's like, but it's not that the silence is always nice. I mean, many people can feel down, they have negative thoughts, they don't feel good. Because the silence doesn't mean that you will get peace. It can also mean that you see what you're doing to yourself. Like what thinking patterns do you have? What other patterns? What is going on in your unconscious mind? What is making you suffer in your life? Because this is what the retreat is about, to come back to yourself and to become the real you. The best thing that you can do is to be yourself. And why is it so difficult to be just ourselves? What you see in this group is that many people like to be different than themselves. I also recognize it from myself, because many times I'm very much a butterfly, and then I think, oh no, I need to be like other people, settling down, have more structure, have a planning. But I live on my feelings, and this is my nature. And you see in some people, for example, there's one woman who always thinks that she's the most ugly one from everyone. Another woman always thinks that she's the most stupid one. Another woman has she believes that she is, now I'm thinking, they all have some negative beliefs, and that is influencing their lives. I recognize those feelings, but it's very important to realize, like, you are unique, and maybe you are the only one, but you will never be the only one. But you are unique, and feeling lonely maybe is also the invitation to see what is your unique point, what makes you you, and to accept yourself. And when you accept yourself and you feel also worthy to express yourself, it's very much about how do you love yourself and do you allow yourself to be yourself. So what I want to work on with these people is to let them realize that they have to love and accept themselves for who they are. And whoa, what a heavy sun. It's okay. And life becomes more beautiful when you express yourself fully from what you feel inside, from your nature. And if you allow yourself to express yourself fully from your nature, from your feelings, then life is with you and you are guided. And this is what I experienced in my life, and I hope to inspire them to do the same. Yeah. I'm here at my retreat, and I'm thinking about life. Many people who come to my retreat, they have a very hard time, especially with their minds. And I'm thinking about the lessons that I've learned and how life really works. We are all here to remember who we are, what is the truth, but what is actually our reality? What do we experience in our daily lives? And there is the opportunity to implement all the lessons that we learn. So you have this retreat, but after this retreat people go home, and in this retreat they're like, wow, this is amazing, oh, I can use this, I can use that. But it's all about how do you implement this into your life. And I've done a lot of ayahuasca ceremonies, but still, like, my daily life, I'm a human being, I have my ego, I have my challenges. Like, no one escapes from pain or suffering. But when I say suffering, this is what you can learn as a human being. So nobody escapes from pain. But what do you do with the pain? Because suffering, for me, is an option. And sometimes I see that I choose to suffer. And I know I have the choice. But somehow, as a soul, I want to suffer. With the human mind, it's very crazy. And I see that in life, there's no logic. But the question is also, is there really a choice? Because some things are happening into your life, but you don't have a choice at all. Sometimes you fall in love with the wrong man, and you know, okay, this is not this will not bring me a lot of light, and this will not bring me a lot of love, happiness. But somehow your heart chooses to fall in love with this man or with this woman, and you know it's better not to. Can you control this? You cannot. I see that even though when there's a lot of darkness in life, and the world is a very dark place to be, I can choose to be in the light, and I can choose to be a light, and I can also choose that the darkness makes me stronger. And when I'm in the darkness, I will find some light, because I know we have a choice. So also you have a choice. Do you want to stay in this darkness, which is maybe your comfort zone, or maybe not? And this is what I'm working on every time in my life, that I will be in the light. So whatever happens, choose to be in the light. And when the darkness comes, choose again to go to the light, again and again and again. And this is the work that you should do to keep your mind healthy and to stay in your light. Good morning. This is the first day after my retreat, and I couldn't really sleep well, so I'm awake already for a long time. And what I did, because I couldn't sleep, and I never have this, I always sleep so good, but okay. What I did is I started to do research to eat vegan. I never liked cheese, I never liked eggs, I was literally like against eggs. So this is easy for me. In my life, when I was a child, I always ate very little and very slow. When I was 13 years old, I always felt ashamed that I ate just such small portions. And I feel this is by nature, so I can go back to my nature to eat small portions and no cheese and no eggs, what I don't like. I'm still at Ibiza, maybe, because I'm not sure what day I will go home. Maybe I go home fast because I want to do this at home. Or maybe this is the perfect place to start this. Yesterday I decided to go home tomorrow. What a surprise. I thought about staying here, also in this villa, for another week. Then I thought, maybe I should go to Barcelona. What time shall I stay in Ibiza? Should I go to Barcelona? I don't know. And then somehow I get the feeling, no, I go back to Amsterdam. Why? Because I want to implement my new lifestyle in my city, and also because I have a baby shower, a surprise party for my sister. She's pregnant. I thought, okay, I want to be there, and I want to make a very nice surprise for her today. So I will be working at her surprise today. This year I went 4 times to Ibiza for a longer time. On one of these flights I met Remco. It was funny. And at one flight he was even sitting behind me. And yesterday I said, hey, how long are you staying on the island? Because I thought, like, I'm almost leaving. Shall we meet or not? And then he said, yeah, let's meet now for the sunset. And I'm like, okay, I will come now. Went there for the sunset. And then I said, but how long are you staying on the island? because he's living here. And he said, yeah, I'm leaving Saturday. I said, oh, me too. But he's going to London and I'm going to Amsterdam. But still, we are for the 3rd time this year on the same flight. Really crazy coincidence. So I thought it's so... I like these things in life that, like, that you can see it's really destiny that you would meet in this lifetime. Because how can you be on a flight, the same flight 3 times in 1 year? 3 out of 4. Like, I think it's crazy. So really funny, and we had a lot of fun. Yeah, really nice. So now we are at Barcelona. We have a delay, but this delay brought also beautiful things, because I have a lot of inspiration. I feel really happy to go home, because tomorrow we will have the surprise party for my sister, baby shower, and yeah, I just feel... I feel so good also with the food, I guess. I have more energy than normal, and I have already a lot of energy normally. I feel refreshed, I feel just full of life and ready to go back home to the Netherlands. So I am about to go to my sister. We're going to surprise her with a baby shower. What does it mean? We just do a surprise party to celebrate that her baby is coming. And I made an amazing video on a Dutch song, which is about a baby who's welcome. And I'm very curious, because in this year many things happened to my sister and her boyfriend. They sold their house, they bought a new house, they built it themselves. She had a new beauty farm in her new house, brand new. She has had a miscarriage, or how you call it, and now the baby is coming, and it's exactly the same day as her miscarriage. So I'm very excited to surprise her, and I'm also happy to be back. I always see when I'm back from one country to another, then I'm always confused with appointments and agenda. I see that less and less I can live with planning. I feel really good, so I go. Oh, I'm excited.
Die wou jij toch? Die wou jij.
Is dit jaar echt heel erg veel gebeurd in jullie leven. Kijk maar mee. Ja. Another part of being in balance is your thoughts. You can choose to have positive thoughts or negative thoughts. So watch your thoughts carefully, because this is where you create your reality, your experience from your reality. Choose to have positive thoughts. Start with this in the morning. Start with a feeling of gratitude, and your life will be different. Life can be such a beautiful thing. It depends on how you look at it. Cherish what you have. Look at the bright side. Look and appreciate all the beautiful things in life, because it's you who create your reality.